G'day everyone, Granitor here again with a 1v1 Ram 2 online battle, and today I'm taking Egypt and my opponent's got Pontus, and for my build I've got two Galatian swordsmen, Egyptian slinger out front, Ptolemaic cav, that's my left flank. For my middle line I've got the thorax swords, 4 of them, another Egyptian slinger. In my right flank I've got the thorax sword, Galatian royal guard, and 2 more thorax swords, and Galatian swordsman, 2 Egyptian cav. My general's the carrying axeman. It's pretty good with the javelins. Put one upgrade just for a bit more melee and a bit more morale. And for my opponent, he's got the noble blood cav, 1, 2, 3, and 4. General's Pontic Royal Cav. He's got the scythe chariots, and he's got the mercenary naked swords, Thuros spears, hoplites, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, another Thuros spear, another naked sword, and then he's got the hillman out the front. So we'll see how this goes. So straight away I'm just trying to take the flank here with my Ptolemaic cav. Trying to get them on the hill. They're still hidden, that group with the Galatian swordsman, an Egyptian slinger. I'm going to front him off here and just hold him in place so I can get this flanking force over the hill and somewhat surprise him there. Carrying X-Men General just makes this build a lot more viable. You can bring a few more, or a couple more thorax swordsmen. He's only cheap, he's only 400. As long as you keep him out of trouble and just do a few javelin shots, he's good for that. And recharges towards the end of the game. And my biggest worry is the scythe chariot here. It's always a bit of a worry, can't let it get around your flanks. Got to really keep an idea of where it is at all times, and have something to front it off with. So he's got the 2 eastern slingers out the front. He's starting to bring around this noble blood cav. I'll keep my Ptolemaic cav hidden in the woods here and try and surprise him when he comes around the flanks. I've got good positioning on my Egyptian slingers to rain down under the Thuros. More than likely the best target would be the naked swords and the cav as well, so getting a good shots off there. Some HP damage. He's trying to hide in the woods. So he's brought this cav around here. I've surprised him out with the Ptolemaic cav, but they're fairly slow. His cav's fairly fast. His Ptolemaic cav is a very beastly unit, so just trying to keep it guarded somewhat. He's bringing out the hillman just here for a screening force. And give the hillman a couple of shots. Soften him up a bit, which makes him turn him around. So now I'm ready to push up and get some shots off. And get ready to move this flank up as well, supported by the Ptolemaic cav. So he's pulled them 2 noble blood cav out the back there. He's given up on the flanking manoeuvre with them. Still screening off with the hillman. My slingers will do a few more shots. So I decided to push back his skirmish there with my cav. Didn't lose too many, and I got a couple of rear shots off with my Egyptian slingers. who are still shooting now. So it was worth it. I lost 12 cav, but in the process I've pushed his slingers back so they couldn't deal too much damage to this slinger here. And now I'm getting some good flanking shots off here with this slinger into the side of his eastern slingers. So I see him moving up now. So I'm going to use this time well to rest my troops up as much as I can and then charge in. So some good precursors coming off there into the Thuros. I'm just going to blunt the charge of the mercenary nakeds with them. So they didn't get a good charge off at all, they stopped. And I should be able to get some good charges off here. Straight in with the cav, the mercenary nakeds, give them a bit more hurting. The thorax are dealing good damage here, along with the Glacian Roll, which will do immense amount of damage here. They're a tough unit. You go up against hoplites, they should melt pretty quick, as you can see. They're dying very quickly. So he got a good charge off with his frenzy charge ability on his naked swords. The thorax are going to hold pretty good there. All along the line we're engaging. Ptolemaic cav into his noble blood cav. Thorax swords in the hillman. Going to kill them pretty easy. So my general's just lagging out the back, just holding off, biding his time to find some good javelin shots onto his scythe chariot. Meanwhile I'm still shooting the slingers. Glacian swordsman into the noble blood cav. Ptolemaic cav having a field day over here, slaughtering the noble blood cav. Just getting some great shots off with me carrying axeman into the javelin, into the scythe chariots with the javelins. So he decides to pull that through here with his noble blood cav. So my right flank is under immense pressure. So this is where I need to get my general to get some good shots off. Got down one scythe chariot. And here comes my Egyptian cav, which kind of ran over a few of my men, to just lock up that chariot so I can get my general back out and get some good shots off. This left flank is mine. I've taken it pretty hard. Got me Ptolemaic cav. They've sustained some damage, but they are still in the fight. So the scythe chariot's bogged down here, trying to make its way through the blob. They've come through over here as well. They're spread right out. Some here, over there, and still some stuck in here. My sword line has done the damage. It's broken through in every spot. I'm trying to line my general up to get some more shots off on the scythe chariot. It's over here, but the flag for it is over there. Sticky units, but there is more than enough to bog it down here. Ran over them troops pretty good. It's coming back around to run over some more troops here. He's got his Ponic Royal Cav in there as well. So the scythe chariots are bogged down now. Get some good shots off my general. Now I'm coming in for a side charge with my general in here too. So I'm getting some shots off onto his noble blood cav. This flank here is totally crumbled, so I think I've overwhelmed the left flank a bit too much there for him. And now free to do some recharge damage and clean up the rest of his line. He's trying to bring the naked swords in for a recharge, and his noble blood cav coming out here to smack hold of my slingers, so they do a good job of. But I've got more than enough to come out and help my slingers and mop up that cav. the rear charge is coming in everywhere along the line, and he's broken pretty well now. He's only got these hoplites left that are wavering, and so is his cav due to army losses. The thorax swords are a bit too strong for the hoplite line there. And as you can see, his chariot done the best for me. General 17 kills, no losses really. 98 kills for my slingers, they done very well. My Glacian Royal Guard always does well, 164 kills. Thorax sword line, chewing apart the hoplites. My left flank Glacian Swordsman, got 2 upgrades. 91 kills and 83, done very well. Ptolemaic Cav 71, but it was taking on 2 Cav, 2 Noble Bloods out the side there. His General didn't go too well. Noble Blood Cav, that one done pretty well. The rest faltered. His Skirmish, not too good. Hillman, terrible. The Naked Swords, done alright. Nothing too special, but you see the hoplite line crumbling under the swords. Good game to my opponent, Flavius Constantinus. And thank you very much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll bring you another battle soon. And Glacian Swordsman, 2 Egyptian Cav. My general's the Carrion Axeman. It's pretty good with the javelins. Put 1 upgrade just for a bit more melee and a bit more morale. And for my opponent, he's got the Noble Blood Cav. 1, 2, 3. My opponent's got Pontus. And for my build, I've got 2 Glacian Swordsmen, Egyptian Slinger out front, Ptolemaic Cav, that's my left flank. For my middle line, I've got the Thorax Swords, 3, 4 of them, another Egyptian Slinger. Then my right flank, I've got the Thorax Sword, Glacian Royal Guard, and 2 more Thorax Swords. So we'll see how this goes. So straight away I'm just trying to take the flank here with my Ptolemaic Cav. Trying to get them on the hill. They're still hidden, that group with the Glacian Swordsman, an Egyptian Slinger. I'm going to front him off here. G'day everyone, Granitor here again with a 1v1 Rome 2 online battle, and today I'm taking Egypt. 3 and 4. General's Pontic Royal Cav. He's got their scythed chariots, and he's got their mercenary naked swords, Thuros spears, hoplites, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, another Thuros spear, another naked sword. And then he's got the Hillman out the front.